And good morning, dear pigeon fanciers. This is the GPS data from the super final Tisa Beach 556 kilometer derby Zagreb. I will show you now something very interesting. We think we know everything, but this is something very interesting. Yes, dobro jutro prijatelji golubari. Evo ovo je GPS data sa Tisa Beacha super finale 556 km. Mislimo da znamo nešto interesantno, da mi sve znamo, ali evo ja ću vam pokazati nešto jako interesantno, da znamo jako malo toga. Znači ovo je Boško Luka. This is the Boško Luka, the pigeon that arrived the same day. He was in about first 30 pigeons. So he was released at Tisa Beach. There we are, Tisa Beach. And he flew completely to the left while the wind was blowing down straight from the north, pushing the birds towards Serbia. So the wind was going this way and the bird was flying this way. Bird flew all the way to the Beleton Lake, and then coming from the bottom of the Beleton Lake, coming through the top of the little mountain here, Ivančica, 526 km, znači preko vrha Ivančice, 526 km, ravno za Golubarnik. Tu je malo napravio krug i spustio se u Golubarnik. Ljudi moji, taj golub, that pigeon, has flown. I will show you now something very interesting. So he has flown total distance of 656 kilometer, 100 kilometer more than it should. And at the beginning, he was flying very, very low, under 100 meters. When he start flying here, look at here. It's all very, very, very low altitude. So the wind was worrying him, but he was flying relatively low. Then he picked up in a later stage, getting a little bit higher. Yes. So the pigeon flew 656 kilometers, as you can see it here. Golub je preletio 656 kilometara i ravna crta, znači duljina je bila 556 kao što smo je objavili. And the real distance was 556 kilometer of the straight distance. So amazing. But this is not, I want to show you something else. So we go to another pigeon. This is the pigeon that flew, that arrived next morning. So Ineke 283. The pigeon was also released at Tisa Beach. And look at here. This pigeon flew 700.80 kilometers without stopping. So let's see his route. So he flew 700 kilometers. He came here past the loft. He was sleeping at this point here. And in the morning, he arrived in the loft. But what is very interesting is that this bird, I'll show you now, this bird flew, look at here. So he flew, wind direction was this way, and he flew to the west, around the Beleton Lake, through Slovenia, through Ptuj, coming here, close to Maribor, and then to the loft. 700 kilometers without stopping, this young bird flew. 700 kilometara bez stajanja ova ptica je napravila kompletno u drugom smjeru od vjetra. Ovo je vjetar koji je bio, znači, na internetu. Znači, ptice su trebale dolaziti sa juga, a ne sa sjevera. The birds were supposed to come from the north, from the south, not from the north. So, very interesting data to see how our birds flew from Super Final 2025. Once again, congratulations to all the participants, and especially to these little champions who can fly 7.5 to 8 hours without stopping 700 kilometers. Yes. Big regards from Derby Zagreb.